Hello, Beechwood families. The end of the school year is upon us, and so, I hope, are the most pernicious aspects of this pandemic. Fear and isolation are coming to an end for most people, and I am here today grateful to be able to move forward. The challenges and disappointments of this past year never surpassed the will of the Beechwood Schools community to look after one another and to take care of kids. Our school staff masked up and they pushed forward to make sure this strange year would still be meaningful for students. We leaned on you, parents, and your extended families more than ever before. And you didn't hesitate to rise to the occasion and be the rock solid support for your children that we needed to get through this. I cannot thank you enough for your help, your trust, and your patience. Our Board of Education has sung the praises of so many others during this past year, but I want to sing theirs. We are very fortunate as a community that our elected Board of Education is thoughtful, dedicated, and puts the interests of our students first. I am proud to serve under their steady leadership and guidance, and especially this has been true during this difficult time. I want to say that I am also incredibly fortunate to have Dr. Ken Vion, our assistant superintendent, and Julie Felder, my administrative assistant, as my close teammates navigating the ever-changing, always challenging circumstances of COVID-19. They have served our community so well, and I am tremendously grateful to them. Now, over the past year, many of us have had fiscal concerns about the district due to the pandemic, but I am pleased to report that Beechwood Schools' financial picture is bright. We have been able to offset the many additional expenditures of this year with federal grant dollars intended to assist public schools with their COVID-related expenses. Michelle Mills, the district's fantastic treasurer, has revised the district's 5-year forecast, and while we are not out of the woods yet when it comes to the pandemic's negative impact on revenues and increased associated expenditures, the district remains in strong financial shape. When the community supported our school levy in 2018, we promised that we would make the prudent fiscal choices necessary to stay off the ballot for 5 years. We have done so, and we will continue to do so. Ms. Mills remains confident that, as promised, we will not need to ask for more operating revenue through at least 2023. At last Monday's Board of Education meeting, the district's current mask policy was suspended for this summer, effective June 4th. Over the summer months, we will review what masking policy will be necessary for next year. For now, we are taking a simple and straightforward approach to masking, one that's based on what science and the law are telling us. If you are fully vaccinated, you are safe to take off your mask, safe for yourself and for others. If you are not yet fully vaccinated, for any reason, you will need to continue masking when working in the Beechwood district or taking part in our school programs. Anyone is allowed to continue wearing a mask if they so choose. Now, if this common sense approach works well over the summer, I will recommend that the board continue this policy into next school year. Next year, I am happy to say that school will return to full days, 5 days a week for all students. Based upon parent, student, and staff feedback about what worked well and what did not this past year, we have planned school schedules we believe will work well for our families and for our students' learning, as well as their mental wellness. Your school principals will provide more detail in their communications to you soon, but here's a quick summary. Full-service busing continues next year, along with additional late routes to support students' after-school activities. Before and after care at Fairmount Preschool, Bryden, and Hilltop will resume to support working parents who need the extra childcare. Hilltop's school day will begin at 7:45 a.m. and it will end at 2:45 p.m. Bryden will begin at 8 a.m. and end at 3 p.m. The middle and the high school will both start at 8:30 a.m. The high school will end at 3:30 and the middle school at 3:39. Fairmount Preschool will continue with their 9 a.m. start, and the different programs run until noon or 3 p.m. or later in some cases. On Wednesdays, this is new, all K-12 students will begin school at 9 a.m. Busing will be adjusted to bring all students to school at this later time, and we will use that 8 to 9 a.m. window for our school staff across the district to engage in activities and training that promote their professional growth. This work will support our continued district focus on 3 intersecting areas: student achievement, intercultural awareness, and mental health. To close this video, I would like to congratulate the senior class of 2021. This is a group of resilient young people, and they will receive their diplomas in an outdoor commencement ceremony at our high school stadium with hundreds and hundreds of loving family and staff watching. Seniors, I am happy that your very strange senior year is ending with normalcy returning, and that as this chapter closes, the next one for all of you is opening with a bright, hopeful horizon unfolding before you. And we can all find promise in the weeks and months ahead. I wish all of you best for the summer, and I thank you all for watching. And as always, stay Bison strong.